away with
Their clash for supremacy in the super featherweight division is a fight lover's dream matchup.
Establishing that not only can he take the punch, but that he can deliver and that he can land the power punch in 130 pounds, and that's what's in super bantamweight. This will cement, he can determine by his actions in the ring that he is superior to Erik Morales. Then he comes into the upper echelon of boxing, he comes into the elite of boxing, he's gonna command bigger paydays.
After all of his success and accolades, Morales still feels he has something to prove.
Another organization, and to face him and win his title is something that would be good for me.
This is an opportunity he cannot squander.
That was my goal. It was not just to become champion, but to become the ultimate.
But more than just two.
It comes from a culture that does not back down. And my culture is the same way.
Raging Bull and Carlos Hernandez. And still ahead, how Hernandez says he will control Morales.
holders, therefore, they will switch.
WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World and one IBF Super Featherweight Champion of the World.
Both of you. Do his punch, especially.
Ain't gonna waste no time.
He asked Amilcar Brusa what is the game plan. He said, out hustle, attack.
Without getting hit, just take.
Wants it the most. It often does. Time has been for over 7 years. Has he been affected at all? Carrera. So and his experience at this
cuts. Very key punch.
Marquez. Otomi Center where Julio Cesar Chavez and Mago Gonzalez have made it. Famoso, on the other hand, also going to the mountains in Southern California, trying to get right up close. And there is Erik counter-punching, and there's a left hook, trying to put Erik against the ropes. That
Another
he does,
uppercut.
and Famoso all. He says, I want to turn this fight into a street brawl. Up close. Nothing too flashy. Just a lot of hurt. First round, and there is Erik throwing. As they now retreat to the corner. Very end, this is how it ends. You hear the bell, and there's that.
Well, he was.
Maybe that lead punches, because I need to prove who is the tougher fighter, who's the real man in the ring.
I think he already proved it in the more power in his punches. Definitely got.
Slamming it right into Hernandez's face. Then he goes with the punches with that upper trajectory. Punishing the body, then the head. And look at this. Morales.
Oh, he's really putting a lot of punishment now.
Lack
And
of
Hernandez
respect.
putting his hands down, doing the same thing Morales was doing.
Well, Carlos, terrible. And let's see who wins. And by the way, they're punishing each other in the first. That might be the direction this fight is going in.
I don't know, Mario. A smart fighter doesn't put his hands.
Are you talking about Carlos?
Both of them. If they were smart, they wouldn't want to take a risk like that.
Nice right by Morales. Inching his way, pushing against the left. It slams. Hernandez wonders for Erik Morales.
Yeah, Morales in there because Hernandez is going to try to, when they're in the inside, he needs to try to create some room by giving him an
Uppercut.
That's the kind of room he
Comes in always with his head down, and the way to bring him back up. Uppercuts. Punishing the body. He may not have much in the terms or in the department of skills, but he's got a heart. And here is Erik trying to pummel Hernandez. Opponent, and then
You will see Carlos Famous Hernandez missing there, but Morales counter punching, catching him with them uppercuts coming in.
And the hands going down, like you said.
Yeah. Good body shots there by Morales.
According to Morales, has
he cuts coming in. Morales is just being very patient and countering off of that. Inside, giving him angles. But as you see, Hernandez keeps coming.
He's right on top of him. He could fight this fight inside of a small Volkswagen Bug. And there's the fight that inside action. Toe-to-toe.
Up until now,
head-to-head.
Up until now, Morales' punches really haven't hurt Hernandez because he keeps coming. He hasn't really earned the respect. That kind of punishment, Hernandez died down.
He's just waiting for the openings as we saw in the replays of the previous round, like right there. When the guard drops, he'll slip in the punch. Ready? 3-4 punch combo by Hernandez.
And that's what he needs to do, Mario. Short, sharp punches, very short punches and bunches.
Trying to impose his will. Trying to break.
Right now, Hernandez needs to just keep on top of him, Mario. He can't let him think.
Nice left hook by Famoso. As we approach the end of the round, Famoso trying to steal it, throwing some heavy punch.
Hernandez showing the heart of a champion. Maybe not doing enough to win, but he's got to just keep on him. He can't afford to let Morales rest. He's got to tire him.
But you've got
Morales won
tough champions as well. He fought against Genaro Hernandez. He fought against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And there's Vic Draculich. And Hernandez is... What's Famoso's beef?
I think he was mad. Morales was complaining about his head, but hey, he's got to do what he's got to do to try to win this fight. That's what he's doing. That's his game plan. But you come in, and sometimes you're going to bang. Sooner or later, they're going to butt heads.
Yeah, and it could be flowing now, trickling down. For Morales is...
You know, use the jab, keep him at bay, create room like he did, where he's turning and catching them with good shots. He backs up straight, left hand, and that's when Famous Hernandez is able to catch him with the overhand right. Hernandez Morales is doing too much complaining in this round. Forget about complaining. Let him do the fighting.
And maybe he heard the complaints that were expressed by Vic Draculich, that were in charge of this fight. They said that when Hernandez fought against inside, so no changes, of course. Trying to make that point. Let Morales get into your head.
Was basically doing a lot of head movement, keeping his hands up. You find a shorter fighter. I never used to want to pressure that Famous has to.
A very easy fighter, he can make, and that's what's happening tonight. Every time he wants to.
I believe so. I think good combinations. They're gonna stay in the inside with Hernandez. It's too out. Let him get tired. Punish him. Then you stand toe-to-toe with him and try to see if he's not a good to put more hurt on him.
He knows that there's one direction. Hurt on Terrible. He's going to do that. Punching there. Draculich again saying, hey, what is this? And over again. As long as the ref doesn't catch
You're right.
His distance, and there's Hernandez with that look in his eye saying, I'm coming right at you. No way you can stop me.
still the pressure is not the same like the other rounds. And he's getting hit too much. He's opening up too much, and Morales is being able to.
Who gets the best of?
There's a mistake that. Here we see another one. Solid uppercut there.
Of the super
toes using his read, because Hernandez is like a fly. Well, that and his punch. No, they're not hurting. Around hurt power in him. Maybe it'll be patient now.
Difficult to keep that kind of rhythm. That second the fighter.
And Famous, he's just basically throwing. You know, whatever he lands is good for him, but not wasting a lot of energy. A little spin. That's what he needs to do.
Fight. Chanting Mexico, Mexico, and boy, what a tremendous.
He's a tough guy. He's in great condition.
Never been knocked out. And Mayweather, Hernandez, and also against our own setup.
There's a counter. Bam. That takes a lot out of you.
So far, Raul.
59-55 for Erik El Terrible Morales. Fighting very smart now.
Oh! Hernandez goes on the offensive. Maybe this is his second win, but Morales says, oh, I got plenty of juice myself. Let's go at it against the ropes.
Morales is really trying to put him in this round.
It's only the second Mexican weight classes. Julio Cesar Chavez, former at 130 pounds.
He's trying to unify this title. You got the other champion,
Who just won.
Yeah, who just won that title. And then a step up at 135. You got Julio Diaz, Juan Diaz, Jose Luis Castillo.
Yeah, but that would have to be at 130. And there's a looping right punch that he decides to get out of trouble.
But as you see, every time you move up, I mean, you haven't, up until now, it's already the 7th round, and he really hasn't been hurt.
Yeah, Morales went the distance with Jesus Chavez. That's when he won the title. As he decided to move up the ladder.
His intelligence, his boxing skill, and I think this is a better round for Famous.
And Famoso tries. Always accompanied by and Erik.
He was the aggressor. I mean, this guy's a good round, and it didn't work for him. I don't think Famous has the power to hurt Morales, because I haven't seen Morales get it.
Morales has been in this type of situation many times.
Makes it a lot more difficult.
Also,
he's really working that jab this
nice little hook with the left.
Sneaky left uppercut by Morales.
And he's trying to make him realize every time you come in, I'm going to be waiting for you. Trying to get out of there. Some good inside punching. That's exactly. Now he's on his toes as much as possible. Erik.
Straight body shot there. Confuse him. Changing up his.
And then setting everything up.
Good inside work there by.
And he manages to throw a couple of lefts up to Morales' head. Here's a counter punching. Good series of. I guess they figure Carlos lives a little closer to Vegas. And Hernandez goes back. Left and right. Solid shot. Putting a lot more into his punches. Maybe Erik sensing something to the fight. Maximum distance of 12 rounds. Hernandez trying to slip those punches, and he gets clobbered by a left hook.
Morales is setting. He hasn't thrown no uppercuts. Uppercuts should be coming.
Left and right. Hernandez still bringing up quite well, trying to minimize the effect. Not there. Two short little lefts that got straight through. That's
Short
the
uppercut
uppercut
again.
you were talking
Yeah.
about. Missed another one.
But he keeps coming. Hernandez keeps coming. And both fighters are in excellent condition. The type of
And those punches are really beating him up. Unstitching Erik Morales. Hitting the side of the body, the back of the head. Erik, patiently, intelligently waiting. It's gonna be easy.
no.
Comes right back. Back inside. Morales going to the outside. His power punches using his distance.
Throwing everything.
Look at that quick left.
There's that uppercut again. I was looking at, there's the uppercut again. I was looking at famous Hernandez unmarked. Look at Morales, it looks like punishment. Look at his face. Fight by judging.
End of 12 rounds. Body there. Now he's got to move the head. Following instructions.
It's a much tougher fight than what he, I think he expected a much.
Yeah, he didn't think much of him.
The way he was talking, he was saying that
No skill, no real game plan.
he's already gone 10 rounds with him.
Success story. To this fight at times, interpreted that as Hernandez just being happy to be here, and he said he should worry more about ending this fight.
Totally trying to win here. He's just better than.
He's more gifted, athletically speaking.
Yes. Look at him go. He's still going.
And Hernandez just throwing some wild punches in there. Not as measured as Erik as he gets out of the corner, slipping that punch. Erik Morales proving why he is one of the top.
Morales again,
Right.
punishing famous Hernandez.
All right. To two dreams. One was to become a title holder. The other was to unify a weight class. Accomplished one of those dreams.
To be south, maybe move up in class and fight some of the other champions.
You think he's got enough juice, though, enough power?
Class. He doesn't have any problems making this weight.
Erik's right eye. Easy
Nothing
for
wrong
you to
with that.
say, Raul.
Nothing wrong with
Just
that.
a little cut.
I've seen bigger. I've had bigger.
All right. And don't get suckered into anything. Do it when you want. He has a chance to become one of the best fights of the year so far. Or just outmatched.
I mean, Hernandez, he's there. He's still taking the punishment, but I don't think it's, you know, as you see, I think Morales' problem.
Whether the public likes this fight or not, they just all stood up, giving these two fighters a standing ovation. Everyone's still up on their feet.
And both fighters giving each other a lot of respect at the beginning of the round. And now going at it.
Raul, 108.
108, 101.
In other words, there's no shot
And
at
they're both,
Hernandez winning a title here, or unifying, I should
Yes.
say, other than knocking him out.
they're both fighting this round like
Morales said,
probably not enough.
I've been in the hunt too long. I'm not going to let him take my prey away. I want that 17-1 to replay in title fights.
Famous no kind of chance. I mean, they thought this fight would end early. The guy's still here. Showing a lot of heart and taking big punches here in the last round. Body down.
Maybe the Jake LaMotta of our time.
He proved it tonight.
Tender because he's already a title holder. He might lose it tonight. 36 minutes of non-stop action. Erik Morales is simply too talented.
Very skillful fighter. That's what won him the fight. Because if he didn't have the smartness with the kind of style that Hernandez fights, a guy like that, get him off of you. You really got to be smart and know what to do with a fighter like famous Hernandez.
Hernandez fight without throwing everything he has left, but also refusing to give up. And that's the
El Terrible de la Zona Norte, Tijuana, Mexico, Erik